This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, no, not yet. Yes, I can see your screen now.
Okay, there is a lot of disturbance from your side. Can you be on mute? If anything, just you can talk. Maybe whatever the headphones you are using, maybe that an issue. A lot of disturbance.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Just mute yourself. If you have any questions, then you can talk. Okay. So let me log into our app. Yeah. Today, let us discuss about data modeling, and we'll create custom objects. Okay. So let me open the project, whatever we try to discuss. Okay. So for this company, we are planning to build an app, right? So yesterday we have created an app. Just give me 2 minutes. We'll start 2 minutes. Yeah, man. So let us discuss about data model. Okay. So what is a data model? Means, so for this company, we have created an app, right? Now, this company, So this company wants to implement Salesforce. Want to implement Salesforce on which basis they want to upload the data. Means they want to create the data and they want to store the data in Salesforce, right? So here now we are going to decide what kind of data they want to store here. Okay, so how the Salesforce stores the data means how the Salesforce how we can store the data means we can save the data in terms of in a table in terms of records. Okay, so let's say if I say table here means table in Salesforce means it's an object. Okay, so what is an object means object is nothing but a table in database which stores data in the form of rows and columns. So here in Salesforce, okay, now here we have to define the objects. So which is going to be object here. So let's say here I take an account as an object. Okay, if I say account as an object, okay, so if you click new when you try to create a record, okay, what are the details you give here, right? Account name, phone number of facts, all these are called rows, and this is a column, and this is whatever the data you give, this is a column and this is a row. Okay, so the data gets saved here in account, okay, in the form of rows and columns. That's saves in a the table called accounts. Okay, so obviously this account will call as an object. So object is nothing but a table which stores data in the database in the form of rows and record. This is a one record, this is a one record here, this is a row. Okay, field names are called row, and so what are the data you are given, this is called columns. So okay, it saves as a record in a database in a table called account. So here in account we will call as an object. Okay, like that I want to define objects here. From this diagram I want to define which kind of data they can save in Salesforce. Let's say since it is sales, okay, selling what product. So product, I can take a product as an object here. So if I take product, so what kind of data I can save here? So I can save product related information like product name, price of the product, date of manufactured, which date it got manufactured, and which date it got manufactured, and license, product type, all the information related to product I can save. So product I can take as an object here. Next, store I can take an object here. Okay, store. So store means if I take store as an object, I can store related store name like number of employees are working in store, store location, store contact number, store manager, all the store information I can save. So store also I will consider as an object. Next, employees also, since Reliance Digital will hire an employees, so I will take Reliance employees also an object here. Employee name, date of joining, date of birth, salary, designation, all the information I want to show, I want to save. So store also I'll take an object. Another thing, if you observe here, okay, so in sales is happening means you will get a bills, right?
Are you
Bill.
there?
Yeah. Yeah, bill. So I'll share information regarding bill. Okay, so what kind of bill means, so which type of product it has been sold and who sold the product. Okay, so all the information I'll save in bill. Okay, so here I can take bill as an object, product as an object, employee as an object, and store can be an object. Okay, so I decided four of them here as an object like employee, bill, product, store. Okay, now let's go and create let's go and see. So what I did, whatever I discussed now, I just kept in a document. Okay, okay, let me show you the document. I just created a document regarding that data. So here, see the custom objects I decided is a product, store, and employee. So product related information like product ID, data of purchase, insurance, price, product ID name, all these things I mentioned in a document. I'll share this document with you so that you can also go and create. Okay. Now let's create an objects. Now let's create an objects. Okay. Then we can create this field. Let's create an object called these four objects: product, store, employees, and bill. So how to create an object? to create an object, we need to go to setup. Okay, just go to setup and we'll create object and we'll assign as a tabs here. Okay, so these are all object, but they are assigned here as a tabs. Okay, so let me go to setup.
We are working on Lightning Salesforce, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Lightning only. This is entire Lightning only. I have not opened any Classic, right?
Okay, thank you.
All entire my training will be on Lightning. I will not touch at all Classic. Okay, because Classic is a older version, so people are using Classic now. Whoever is using Classic, they are migrating to Lightning. Okay, see, Classic means the screen look like this. Let me show you how the Classic one look like.
I already seen that classic one. Thank you. I
Okay,
don't know
okay,
about the Lightning one.
okay, fine, fine.
Thank you.
So let me go to setup. From object manager, we can create a fields object. From go to object manager, go to object manager. Okay, create. Okay, object manager, create custom object. So you can create a custom object, one object at a time, or you can create multiple objects at a time. So if you have to create multiple, at least 100,000 bulk object, if you want to create multiple time, okay, you can select this option. Okay, what you can do here, it will ask a spreadsheet, means it will ask a Excel file, where in the Excel file, see the document which I created. Okay, all this you can Excel and you can upload the Excel, but it's not recommended. Okay, just try to create one by one. Okay, create custom object, select custom object. Okay, so object name, employees, label means object name. Okay, name, object name I want to give, employees. Okay, employee, and plural name means we need to add, if you are calling more than one means employees, that is a plural, so employees. Okay, employees. Okay, and e is a vowel, right? In English e is a vowel, right? So select is a vowel. Okay, now object name means this is readable by system, means developer will read this name, and this name will read by end users. Okay, now if you want to write any description, you can write, or and this is something help. Okay, do you want to use the standard help which has been provided in Salesforce, or you want to create your own by using development? So development tool called Visualforce. So I have not created anything because I will go with the standard one because I don't know development. Okay, next. So whenever you creating a record, okay, whenever you creating an object, system will create 4 different fields. Out of them, one is here it will create. So this field you want to create as a text field, or you want to create as a auto number. So you can decide this one. So employee name means, see, if I create a record, okay, if employee ID I want to generate automatically, so here I can take this as a auto number. Okay, ID, employee ID. Okay, so I'll select auto number. Okay, so I'll give employee ID and starting letter should be 1. See why I given this format means Salesforce is suggesting the same format. Okay, if you want to generate auto number, it should be this format. Okay, alphabet, then open brackets and closing brackets with 4 digits number. Okay, why is I selected this field as a auto generated ID means employee ID means whenever I create employee records, employee ID should be generated manually. Okay, automatically, not manual. So I just selected auto number. Okay, so then select all of this. By default, select all of these. Okay, we'll discuss what is this in future. Okay, now select this, already default, by default got selected. And now deployment. Okay, select deployed. Okay, if you select in development means we will not able to access this object. Okay, we have to select deployed means now we can use this object. If you select in development means still this is we are developing, so users cannot access. So we should select deployed and select this allow search record. Now this option is okay. Without selecting this option, if you click save, the object will get created, but it will not as a tab here actually. Okay, here we need to add objects as a tab. So to add objects as a tab there, select this one, launch new custom tab wizard after saving this custom object. Select save. Now it will ask the tab style, which tab style you want to. Sometimes it will get stuck. Just refresh. Just be online. Something it's I think so. It's very slow my net. Just be online. Don't disconnect. Just be online.
I
Yeah. Hello. Are you able to hear me now? Hello.
can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I just create an object. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. So we are not added as a tab. Actually, we just created an object and we just saved. Okay. Now we need to add this object as a tab here. So for that, we need to select the tab style actually. Okay. Tab style means if you select object, let me show you. Let it get load. Okay. See, if you select account, there is a style, there is a pictorial representation, right? Right. This one. So this is called tab style. Okay. That we need to select here. Okay. See, object managers. So already the object got created, I think. So let's see, employee we created, right? Let's see whether it got created or not in the list. Yes, employee is showing. Okay. Now this object I created, but it has not added here, right? So to add here, what I need to do, I need to go to home. Okay. I need to setup. I need to go to tabs. Okay. Go to tab. Go to tab. Okay. So tabs. Go to tabs. Okay, so create new custom object tabs. Click new. So select object, employee object, tab style I want to select. So here we have custom tabs. You have standard tabs, or you want to create one tab, you can create from here, create your own tab and select the color and whichever color you want and insert an image if you want to create your own style. Okay, so just close. I don't want, I want to use a standard one. So I am using a standard one for the employee, any diagram. Oh, okay, people is there. Okay, fine. Then click next. And now it is related to security, to whom and all you want to give access. As of now, click next. Now custom app. So in which app you want to assign this object? So I want to assign to app called Reliance Digital, right? So let me select Reliance Digital and click save. So it will add to Reliance Digital. Let's come back here and refresh. Will you be able to see your employee object or not? Let's see. See, employee came, right? Employee came. Okay, employee object came. Okay, so click new. Nothing is there because we have not defined any fields here. So we'll define next. Okay. So remember, okay, remember when you create any object, go to object manager, go to employee object, okay, go to employee object. So whenever we create any custom app, whenever we create any custom app, system will create by default, system will create four standard fields. Okay, four standard fields. The field name called created by name, last modified by owner id. Okay, these are the four fields system will create once we create any object. Okay, once we create any custom object, system will create, these are the four fields. If you take any object, these fields will get created by system. Now let's create other objects. What are the other objects we need to create? We need to create store, bill and product. Let me create other three also. Okay, same, just object manager, go to object manager. Okay, create custom object. So object name, what is the object name I want to give? Now I want to create object name called product. Object name is product. Okay, the plural name is products, right? PRODU PRODUCTS product. See, the object name automatically will come, whatever the name you have given in the label, it will come automatically. So P is not a vowel. So P is not a vowel. If you want to write any description, you can write. So help setting, I want to select the standard one. And product name, I don't want to change the record type because I'm not sure whether it's an ID or not. If you want in future, you can change this one. So allow search record, allow track, select all these things. Okay, next allow search. Now launch a new custom tab wizard of saving. Click save. Okay, so now this will come. Now create a new tab. Okay, select object called product. Okay, and select the tab style for product. I want to select a tab style called, and to product called means shopping cart I just selected. Okay, no, I want to select any other. See, you can select anything. You can select any product. I will select a car, or we can select any computer is there. Yeah, computer. Click next. Okay, security part. So you can assign to anyone, means anyone can access. I want to assign to only, I want to assign to only as digital custom app. Save. Okay, now let's see here. Let's refresh. The tab got, means the product got added or not. Okay, the product got added, right? Product got added, and what are the style I selected in product? Let me see. Computer I selected, right? So computer is showing. Okay, if you want to see any all the products, because we are not creating any fields, any record here, so data is not so empty. Now let me create other object. So just go to setup. Just go to setup. Let's go to setup. From here, go to Object Manager, create custom object. Okay, so object name I want to give as bill. I want to create bill. Okay, bills, plural name is bills, or it's not a vowel. I want to select bill ID. ID should generate automatically, right? Bill ID means invoice. So I'll select auto number. I'll give BI and starting letter should be 1. Okay. So allow report, allow activity, tracking field, allow in chatter. So deployed, allow search, and select launch new custom tab after saving the result. Okay. So tab style, so for bill, I want to select the tab style called bill means books. I want to store in books and then click next and then next. I want to allocate it to only Reliance Digital. I want to add to tab as a Reliance Digital. Click save, then see, refresh. Okay, so bill also got added. See here, right? Bill also got added, and see, style is books. Okay, if you observe, if you go to fields and relationships, okay, so by default 4 fields got created, right? Name created by, last modified by, owner ID. Okay, so we have created 3 objects. Now I want to create one more object called store. Store I created. No, store. Let me create store. Just go to Object Manager, create custom objects. Okay, create custom object. So object name I want to give as store. So plural name is stores. Okay. Store. Yeah, I don't want to say anything. Allow record, allow track study, allow tracking field, allow in chatter group, deployed, allow search, launch new custom tab, click save. Just refresh. It will stuck sometime. Just refresh. Okay. Now it shows tab style to select. Okay. So let me select an object got selected. So select tab style. Store means I can take any, let's say shopping cart. Okay. Then click next. Click next. So I want to add to tab to save. Okay. See, so when I created any object, so as I said, okay. So 4 fields got created. Created by, last modified by, owner ID, name. Okay. Name, owner ID, last modified by, created ID. Okay. These all got created. So let me refresh here. Store also got added. Okay. So here I don't want to see campaign because yesterday I just added casually. Let me remove this one. So let me remove campaigns. So let me go to, so already in setup, just go to home, in setup home. Just go to apps, just go to app manager. Select Reliance Digital, click edit. Navigation items, remove the campaign, remove. Okay. And you want to make this order as let's say store, I want to make an employee, sorry, store. Okay. So whichever you want to make in order, you can make. Just save. Now just refresh. Okay, added. Okay, all the objects got added. Okay. Now I just want to change some settings in org level. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Money. So how did
Yeah.
you delete it? The campaign. How did you delete it?
Okay. I just came to App Manager. Okay. App Manager. In the setup, App Manager. Just select the Reliance Digital. Okay. App on the right side. Click edit. Click edit. Click edit. And just go to navigation item. And here, so if you want to add, if you want to remove anything, just select and remove. Okay. If you want to add. Okay. If you want to make in the top, just make in the top. So I added actually campaigns. I added select add. Okay. Then I just select and this one remove. This is the remove button. Just remove. And save. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. So now I want to change some time zone in the org level. I want to change the time zone and currency. So just go to company settings here. Just go to company settings. Company settings. So just go to company information. See the time zone is PST. I want to change to IST and currency also I want to change to. So it's a PST. I want to change to my time zone to plus 530. Plus 530. Indian Pound and Kolkata. And I want to change the currency to India. India INR. India INR. Save. Okay. Okay. So Hindi INR were changed and currency also changed to, sorry, time also changed to Kolkata. So let me change the user level. I just change an org level. Let me change user level, personal user level. So just go to personal user, set, go to language and time zone. And from here also we can change plus 530. Okay. Save. Okay. And from here you can see your login history, how many times you have been logged into Salesforce, time zone, IP, type, success or failed status. Through browser you have been logged in, and login URL is this one, and from location India. And you can download 6 months of login history in .csv file. Okay. You click here, it will tell you to save. Okay, it will come as a .csv. Okay, I don't want to save. Now here you can change your personal information. Yeah, that's what. And you can change your password also from here. Change password, user level password you can change. Okay. So just go to object manager. So we have created 4 objects, right? We have created 4 objects. In this object, now we need to create a fields. Means to enter a data, to create a data, what I need to create? I need to create a fields. The fields called. So these are the fields I want to create. Okay. So we'll see this topic in tomorrow, because if I start today, it takes more than 1 hour. So we'll continue on next session regarding how to create a fields and page layouts. We'll see in next session. Next session means we'll connect on your Monday. What is yours is Friday, right? Today?
Yes.
Okay. We'll connect on. Yeah, we'll connect again on your Monday. Your Monday means mine is Tuesday morning. Okay.
If you want,
So
I can come on Sunday. We can get a session on Sunday.
you okay? I'll let you know on Sunday. Okay.
Monday, Indian time Monday.
Yeah. Mine is Monday. You just ping me on Sunday evening time, means you just ping me so that we'll connect. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'll share the recording in some time. Okay.